Yeah, you see the joke here? It's a completely normal Ironside intro. Now stop clapping! By Sorrow Productions, every single prison is only interested in being for profit. Am I right? No, that's actually not how it's supposed to be, funnily enough. And hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, Sorrow Productions, back in the world of Prison Architect. And after my last Prison Architect video where I turned my prison into a massive gulag, I got a very popular request to go ahead and kind of do the opposite and make a giant capitalistic prison. That's right guys, we American now. And in true Sorrow Productions fashion, I have spent the better part of over an hour looking for what mods I want to go ahead and use for my new capitalistic prison, and just ignore that one. But I think I have gone ahead and got all the ones I want to use, but now we need to pick a more appropriate warden, as before we kind of went with the more gulag looking one, but now we need the more, you know, I'm in it for the money. So we got a nice little plot of land to go ahead and start our venture on, but we won't be doing any PP ways about it. We're going to build an actual prison and make the prisoners do all the work. No trickery. Now, you know what they say, you gotta spend some money to make some money, to which I've taken very much to heart as we're already in the negative. But don't worry about that, because we're not beholden to those things called government sanctioned funding. It's actually, we're beholden to investors who have very deep pockets, thankfully. Very deep pockets. So we're not so worried about getting higher security prisoners, even though they pay more, because we're going to go ahead and make the prisoners work for free. And to do that, we need the ones that aren't, you know, going to kill us. We got ourselves our willing schmucks, willing reformees who are ready to be brought back into society after paying their debt for their crimes. Oh, they'll be paying for it, alright. Also, in true capitalistic fashion, we gotta make room where there is spare room to be had. So we also have a small cell over here in the kitchen. I'm just thinking of the profit margins. Now, because I'm using the no room requirements mod, we can actually technically have a holding cell that is just one tile by one tile. So I'm really interested to see how this works out. Right, it's time to fill this sucker up with as many people as we can. We gotta test out this holding cell too. I don't find it very appealing that somebody has left a trash bag in front of the very important jail door. And this guy is not helping, as he is now getting his head repeatedly slammed by the jail door. So we can just make any room any size we want, and we don't even need to put half the stuff in there. So now look, the foreman, look at his office. It's essentially a porta potty. Right, I got a fresh new batch of kashmuckins here, ready to be processed in due time. But first of all, let's get a look at who we're dealing with here. False accounting. Actually, we could probably use him on our team. You are hired, buddy! So you gotta strip them down to their undies, just in case they got any spare change hanging around. You know, we're really in the deficit here. Right, now we're up to capacity. It's time to get a few over capacity, just to see what happens if we put them all in this one tile holding cell. Yeah, you see, we made quite a few cutbacks in the whole toilet department, and as you can probably tell by the cleanliness of the floor, yeah, I put some toilets in, but it also probably doesn't help that I have the highly deadly poisonous liquids right next to the kitchen, which is also probably making them want the toilet so much. So you can tell by our financial summary here, it's all going completely fine. Yeah, just how making money works, alright? You just gotta lose some money to make some money. That's what they always tell me at capitalism school. You know, there's just nothing more of a bonding experience than taking a dump with your lads. Am I right? Well, it is technically shower time right now, and I think they're so preoccupied by the fact they now have toilets, they're not, yeah, none of them are even bothering to take a shower. It's shower time! Right, so the new prisoner's arrived, and we can finally test out this goddamn holding cell idea, because if it works, oh my god, is it gonna be perfect. Oh my god, they've immediately gone back in for round 2 on the toilets. Jesus Christ, guys, just take a shower. Just get off the toilets for once in your life. Well, it's safe to say that this is the best idea I've ever had! Yeah, just to be sure though, with our new endeavors, we should probably go ahead and research both prison labor and then legal for all the problems that are going to come from both the prison labor and the current standards at the prison. Mr. Warden, I understand you are currently researching legal for very clearly obvious reasons, but I feel like this is something you should be doing on your own time, not prison time. You know, sometimes in Prison Architect, you just kind of gotta look around the world and think, what the hell is this guy doing in handcuffs in his bed? Why? Who has done this to you, goddamn? Oh no. Why is that guy coming in with spare clothes for him? Right, so I think it's time we finally make ourselves some money over here, but first we gotta teach these kashmuckans how to actually use our workshop so they can make us some money by, you know, manufacturing some goods that we need in the real world. Although, if we're gonna turn this whole prison into our workshop, we're definitely gonna have to expand this workshop a bit further. There you go, that'll do it. Easy premise, easy money. The guys come in, they learn how to use the machines and the tools, then once they're fully qualified, they go ahead and start making goods that we can export for profit. Of course, these guys do in fact get paid, at least like, I don't know, 1% of the profit. They're also alcoholics. Yeah, only problem I found with having a workshop this big is having all the equipment on one side of the room and then the teacher on the other hand. It's a bit problematic. So in case of an emergency, press the big foot pedal, which will release the emergency lock. If anyone has a problem with that, there's also a side emergency. Oh, who's just left? Like 2 half-dead people in the middle of the hallway. That is just not up to standard, really, is it? You're supposed to put them around the back in a ditch where they won't be found. Oh my God, is this a goddamn nudist prison now? I thought I hired you for a goddamn reason, Riggs. You're lucky you can count real good. Oh, what is this? God damn it, a breakout in my minimum security prison where all you have to do is forced labor. You want to break free. I think I might have possibly broken the graph a bit for our profit margin. Right, so we got the production base ready, but now we need the producers. So I've made a whole new West Wing over here, which we're gonna go ahead and get filled up. And this has nothing to do with possibly going to prison myself for investor fraud. So the workshop safety induction's actually going alright. We got 2 people that have passed, but 13 people that have finished. So it's not really the best pass rate, especially when we want everybody working in this damn workshop. So, you know, best thing about prison is it's a family environment. You never know who you're going to run into in prison. Just like this dude right here, Mr. Ian Green. Look on the other side. We got Mr. Duncan Green. This is goddamn brother. You know, I kind of took up so much space with the workshop and stuff like that I didn't really have any place for the morgue. So it's just kind of, we had to fit it in, all right? Budget cuts. Budget cuts. Oh, these little rapscallions, they just keep breaking out of the damn prison, don't they? So you're making me do what I don't want to. So you get the little something or others access to a toilet. They take advantage of you. That's why we've set up the new ISP patented Sentry Bot. Anyone that tries to break out, misbehave, or ever so do what I don't want them to do, yeah, it'll shoot you. It's probably not a good sign when my guys turn up for parole, vomiting and diarrheaing all over the seat because I took the plumbing away and made them work so hard they haven't eaten in days. But don't worry about it. But look at that. It's what they call prison gold right there. License plates, which we're gonna sell for profit. Also, I do say, good sir, I don't think that's what you should be doing on the saw. That seems to be a slight health code violation. Were you not listening to the foreman when he was giving it safety instructions? You know, I want our entrance to our prison to be representative of our values. So the psychologist's office and the lawyer's office are a 1x2 office, not really an office. It's just them walking outside the accountant's office, which is a proper office. That's right. We only care about the profit margins. Oh. You can tell I only care about the profit margins because at some point this workman got stuck in here. I ain't ever letting him out. You know, it really pains me every time this damn parole officer comes in and lets any of these good guys out. Especially ones that have done such heinous crimes such as indie video game piracy. Unfortunately, I can't repunish them. But hopefully, he'll be back. I think this graph definitely shows that maybe we shouldn't have hired the first guy to come into our prison as our accountant because it's not going too well. But we are making like 12k now, which is pretty good. And we've also got the forestry industry set up, which we need all the lumber to go ahead and fuel our workshops. Funnily enough, I don't know how we're making license plates out of wood. Now I think, what the hell does that? But I do have one, well, kind of 2 final little tricks up my sleeve and ways we can make some money. Cotton plantation, but no, not that type of cotton plantation, not the racist one. Okay, no, we'll only put white people in there. White, so no, hold on, that's digging a deeper hole. It's never really a good sign when your toilets start going yellow. Sean probably clean those. Right, so we need the plantation because we need the cotton to fuel an industry we're going to also have in the prison. It's nothing weird. They're getting paid. Kind of. Well, 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 would you look at that. Now that the workshop's up and running, the forestry is fueling it, and the cotton plantation's about to take off, we're actually going up, which is, well, not always, but sometimes. Yeah, I think this guy's gone a little bit crazy in there. So, notice a little something weird down here in my cotton plantation. There's a dude down here with no last name. I read his blurb. Apparently, he deleted his last name, and now he's in prison for it. But personally, that's a bit creepy. I'm gonna go ahead. I just need to get rid of you. Sorry, you can't work in the cotton plantation. People with last names only. You know, they keep trying to break out, but every time a tunnel appears, I put down another minigun to shoot them. Yeah, also, just to be sure, I haven't used the landmines in a while, so we'll go ahead and just pop a few of those bad boys down too. This is why I should probably never check in on what the higher-ups are doing. Because it's always just something a little bit weird. Ah, god damn it. This guy's dead. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want anyone to die in my prison. In fact, wait a sec. I can bring him back. Hold on. I know a guy who is perfect for bringing guys back from the dead. That's right. It's Jesus. Jesus, bring him back to life. He's alive. There we go. And then we can just... we'll just lock Jesus in there now. You know, one in, one out, Jesus, you know the price. Really? More escapes? You're gonna make me put landmines around the entirety of the prison, aren't you? There you go. Not only did I put landmines down, I put down spike traps too. That's right. I put down a goddamn punji pit, so you keep trying to escape. Ah, nothing like a relaxing day tending to the cotton plants. Am I right? Piranha? Oh man, the workshop right now is buzzing. I also gone ahead and I put down a cemetery right where you need to get into the workshop, just so people know that when they're done in the workshop, they can see where they're gonna go after they're done. You know? I spent all this money on these crazy sentry bots that shoot people, but good old punji pits, they do the job better than anything. Thanks, Viet Cong. You just missed it. This guy just got shot by my sentry bots. It was pretty epic. So you might be wondering, hey ISP, what's with all that cotton then? You never explained it to us. Well, it's pretty simple. I had this amazing idea of the true great American industry. Denim! That's right, I've quite literally made a sweatshop for denim jeans. I know. Truly a capitalist. Just look at the profit margins. Look at the money we have now. We've done all our grants. We've gone ahead and made a successful sweatshop. That guy's hooked on drugs. Don't worry about that guy. He's perfect for the denim industry. Oh god, okay. Everyone that wants to work in the damn jeans factory has a drug or alcohol problem. I was expecting the best, and I got the best. Well, guys, I think that proves that this has been a complete success. Our prison value is through the roof. We're making daily profits through, you know, the first floor. Maybe not the roof, but we're getting there. Everything else, not that great. But we made the profit. That's all the point of this prison, and we did it, guys. We did it. Technically, not a lot got done, though. We were in debt for months. The reoffending rate is almost 20%, which is, yeah, it's probably not the worst thing in the world, but that's mostly because people don't get let out, though. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you leave a like, hit the subscribe button. If there's anything else you want to see me doing, wacky prison architect, feel free to let me know. That's it, really. The prison is working. Don't ever check up on me. Don't send any government regulators to come be like, hey, can we just check the prisoners are okay? Don't do that. It's all fine. Please don't leak this footage to anyone that might see it and works in the government.